My goal tonight is to persuade you guys on why abortion is wrong. I'm going to explain why mothers shouldn't have an abortion, why it is wrong, and the aftermath of having an abortion. The minute mothers find out that they're pregnant, their options are to keep it, give it up for adoption, or abort the baby. Mothers should step up and be responsible for what they have made on their own, and if they can't handle the responsibility, adoption should be the only other option they have. Abortion is taking this nation by storm and needs to be stopped. Now let's look at why mothers shouldn't have abortions. Mothers should not have abortions because it leaves emotional scarring on them because they basically kill their unborn child. Even though it may not be fully grown, a baby can still feel the pain in the second trimester. So when it is being aborted, it feels every minute of it. Mothers should not have it based on human values. For example, the unborn child is not responsible for this, and also mothers just can't think of themselves in this situation. Now that I have explained why mothers shouldn't have abortions, I'm going to look at why abortion is wrong in general. Abortion is wrong because all life is sacred, and what does a human being have? What right does a human being have to turn an unborn child's life? Abortion is considered murder to some people's eyes. People have a lot of excuses as into why mothers have abortions, such as rape, incest, disabled baby, and the mother being mentally unstable. Clinics are up and running due to the taxes that we pay, which isn't fair, especially for those that don't support it, according to the American Public University. Now that we know why abortion is wrong, I'm going to explain the aftermath of having an abortion. Since 1973, there have been more than 50 million abortions in the United States alone. Even though some of the women only deal with little trauma, but for many, the experience causes severe and long-lasting emotional, psychological, and spiritual trauma, according to the Hope After Adoption Foundation. Evidence of post-adoption abortion trauma is increasingly witnessed by psychologists, counselors, and people that deal with post-adoption ministry. Some of the symptoms of post-abortion is low self-esteem, grief, depending on the extent of the abortion, depression, alienation, guilt and shame, anger towards self and others, sleep disorders, alcohol and drug problems, due to pain, desire for a replacement baby, and fear that God will punish them. Counselors from the Hope After Abortion Foundation say that it's common for symptoms to occur over the next 5 to 12 years after the abortion before the woman seeks help. Women usually have a lot of questions they ask themselves after they have the abortion. And usually the general public ignores the grieving process because they feel that's their punishment. As we have seen, the aftermath of an abortion is a traumatizing experience that some women take to the grave with them because they were never able to get over the grieving process. I have discussed why mothers shouldn't have an abortion, why abortion is wrong, and the aftermath of having an abortion. Now to my left, I have pictures and visual aids of what abortion really is in the process of an abortion. In the top left-hand corner, this is a fetus in the 3rd trimester where it's supposed to be born. Underneath it is a fetus in the 3rd trimester as well, where it's about to be born. And down in the bottom, this is a trash bag, which is full of aborted babies. I don't know why they're in the trash bag, but from what I hear in hospitals, once the baby's aborted, they just throw them away or either cremate them. In the middle, this is a picture of successfully aborted fully human babies. In the top right-hand corner of this picture, a baby was out so long from being dead, it eventually molded. And underneath it is a picture of a baby too that has missing body parts and limbs because of the way it came out of the vagina canal. Down the bottom, I also have a diagram of the dilation and evacuation abortion of a 23-week-old fetus. The body parts are grasped at random with a long tooth clamp. The body parts are pulled from the fetal body and the vagina canal. The remaining body parts are grasped and pulled out, and the head is grasped and crushed in order to remove from the vagina canal. The placentas and remaining contents are suctioned from the uterus. And this is also a spectrum, which is placed in the vagina, and a teneculum is planted to the lip of the cervix, and a cannula is inserted into the uterus. This is also a protest of people that are against abortion and that why it should be stopped and that people see abortion as a murder. And this right here in the top right hand corner is a picture of a baby that was pulled out through the vagina canal and how it has missing limbs and how its head is crushed. And down here, just like the kind of situation, is a picture of a baby that if you were to keep it, what it would look like if it was a full healthy baby. Are there any questions? Yes.
You gave an excellent example of the three classification that you were talking about.
Thank you.
And if I ever encounter anyone that would like to have information given to them to bring them comfort, I'd like to feel free to direct them to you. Would that be okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I can always refer them to the Hope After Foundation program, or I can refer them to the American Public University Society to help them with their issues. Are there any more questions?
No, I think you did an excellent job.
Thank you. Have a great night.
You too.